After a terrible earthquake tore through Turkey and Syria, leaving devastation and wreckage on both sides of the border, at least 3,500 people have died and rescuers are trying desperately to pull survivors from beneath the rubble. Around 4 a.m. on Monday, one of the largest earthquakes to hit the area in a century jolted locals out of their beds and sent tremors as far as Lebanon and Israel. Under government control, 656 people have died, primarily in Aleppo, Hama, Latakia, and Tartus. The Syria Civil Defense, often known as the White Helmets Group, claimed 480 fatalities in regions under rebel control. In the midst of a violent civil conflict that started in 2011, anti-government rebels control a large portion of northwest Syria, which borders Turkey. According to the United States Geological Survey, USGS, the 7.8 magnitude earthquake's epicenter was 24.1 kilometers, 14.9 miles, beneath the surface, 23 kilometers, 14.2 miles, east of Merdagi in Turkey's Gaziantep region. All day long, there have been several aftershocks. According to the USGS, the largest, a significant earthquake with a magnitude of 7.5, struck Turkey roughly 9 hours after the first quake. Nearly 90... Videos posted on Turkish social networks showed people waiting for assistance as day broke over rows of fallen buildings, some of which had homes exposed to the elements. Many nations have deployed rescuers to the affected area, where there is a massive effort being made to locate and release trapped persons. This difficulty is made more difficult by a series of chilly and rainy weather that is passing across the area. The quake that struck Turkey on Monday is thought to be the largest to have struck the country since a similar-sized earthquake that killed 30,000 people in 1939. Less than 5 earthquakes of this size strike the planet each year on average, making them extremely uncommon events. Turkey has seen 7 earthquakes with magnitudes of 7.0 or higher in the previous 25 years, but Monday's was the most intense. The earthquake that occurred Despite the fact that it is a fairly vast fault zone, this earthquake is bigger than anything they have recently experienced. In Gaziantep, several structures have fallen. A medical assistance group called SAMS works in Syria and its neighboring nations. But the damage to the structures will hinder their efforts to offer assistance. 4 of their hospitals were seriously damaged by the earthquake, but only 2 of them were evacuated. Southern and central aftershock struck around 32 kilometers, 20 miles, northwest of the original earthquake's epicenter about 11 minutes later. "19 minutes after the first quake, a powerful aftershock with a magnitude of 5.6 was felt. As data heavy damage has been done to Gaziantep Castle. The crisis is being made worse by a winter storm in the area. This affects hundreds of thousands of individuals. It's chilly and rainy. Roads may be affected, which may have an impact on food, livelihoods, and the care of people's families and children.
Allah'ım ya Rabbim, binanın haline bak.
Crops and everything else that is growing in this area will also be affected. This has far-reaching effects that will have an effect on this area for weeks and months. Syria's condition, however, seems to be grave.
Allah'ım. Bu şimdi oldu arkadaşlar, şimdi oldu saat 10 sıralarında. Tamamen bıraktı kendini.
In the area of northwest Syria where the catastrophe along with the damage caused by the earthquake, people in Syria are coping with an ongoing cholera outbreak in the midst of a hard winter that saw significant amounts of rain and snow over the weekend. The aftermath of the earthquake has left entire families dead and survivors sleeping on the streets in the bitter cold, according to eyewitness accounts from northwest Syria. Photojournalist Khalil Ashawi, who is located in Jandaris in northwest Syria and has been documenting the conflict there for 10 years, said that he hasn't seen sights as tragic as the ones he saw on Monday. Although paramedics and firemen are making an effort to assist, there is simply too much for them to handle. They are unable to manage it all. The Imam Ismail Mosque, the Shmini's Castle. The earthquake on Monday also caused damage to artifacts housed within Aleppo's National Museum.
Yolun durumu böyle. Pazarcık. Depremin tam.
Teams of search and rescue personnel have been sent to the southern region of the nation. Istanbul, Turkey's largest city, has sent around 1,000 search and rescue volunteers, along with dogs, trucks, and equipment. On Monday morning, messages of sympathy and solidarity began to flood in.
Çok sayıda ölü ve yaralı var. Çok sayıda ölü ve yaralı var. Hiç kimsenin elinden bir şey.
National Security Advisor for the White House Jake Sullivan stated that the U.S. was profoundly worried about the devastation in Turkey and Syria.